Here are 4 things that have boosted my productivity, and the best part is they're all costing $50 each. Let me get straight into it. I've been a big fan of the Pomodoro technique for probably about a year now, and using Pomodoro timers has really helped me with my productivity. If you've never heard about the Pomodoro method, the entire gist of it is that you work with 25-minute cycles and then you take a 5-minute break, and this 30-minute cycle is called a Pomodoro. And after 4 of these Pomodoros, or like 4 of these 30-minute cycles, you can take a longer break, like 15 to 30 minutes long. The entire purpose of it is to eliminate distractions, focus on a single task at a time, and break down tasks into much more manageable sections. Now, I've been using this app called Forest to schedule my Pomodoro timers for me, and it's been great so far. I think it cost me around $4, but there's plenty of free apps out there too if you don't want to pay money for an app like this. All I do is open the app, choose a timer, click plant, and it starts a Pomodoro timer for me. The default is 25 minutes, but you can go from as little as 10 minutes to 120 minutes of focus time. After the timer is up, you have a 5-minute break and then keep going. I think it's always fun just to look back on the end of the week and look how many trees I planted in the forest, because it kind of like symbolizes how much work I actually completed for the week. It also gives you coins after the timers, which allow you to buy different trees and create a cool looking forest. It might be stupid to some, which is like fair enough, but if you're someone like me who likes to get rewarded for doing little tasks and activities, then this app might be perfect for you. Again, it was cheap, like a cup of coffee, and it's helped schedule all my Pomodoro timers for me. Sticky notes like these are like a really useful tool, and I really like using them for like writing things down that I don't want to write on like a laptop or a phone, and I found that they're also really good for to-do lists too. They're super cheap, and like any type of sticky note will serve you well. I like using them to write down things I need to complete, urgent tasks, and breaking down a big work piece into multiple sections. I also like having one next to me to write down my impulse tasks and distractions. Like, instead of letting a task like occupy space in my mind, I'll just have like a sticky note like next to me, and I'll quickly just write down that impulse task like down on these notepads and then just get straight back into the work. I think it's really useful because I might just think like, oh crap, like I need to buy this present for this person, or I haven't watched this new episode of like The Last of Us or something, and I just write it down on my sticky note and then just get back to the task at hand. Again, they're just cheap, they're easy to use, they stick to most surfaces, and they're just perfect to have next to you while working. Did you know that plants can actually increase your productivity? A UK study found that bringing plants into the workspace increased productivity by 15%. Plus, the colour green is always noted for having like calming effects, and is perfect if you're in a stressful environment. There's something just really nice about seeing like something alive and green and like growing in like a workspace environment that would otherwise just be filled up with technology and books. You can find a majority of houseplants for like $5 to $20. I don't think I'd spend more than $20 on a houseplant, especially if you're like a newbie at it, because they're probably gonna die on you. Like, I've had so many plants die in my bedroom in the past 12 months, and it's kind of just all part of it, and it's just easier to start small and kind of like learn how plants operate. And I think buying anything like a philodendron, like this is a philodendron Brazil, I think getting like a succulent, a cactus, or like a Monstera adansonii are really nice, or even like an avocado plant will work really nice in like a workspace environment. I also don't think you should really bother with buying like fake houseplants because they look really stupid in my opinion, and some plants are super easy to care for. Like, unless you've got no light in an office, try to get like a real houseplant. Like, they just look 10 times better and they have so much more character to them. Like, this is just such a weird looking plant, but I love it. Like, I don't think I'd say I've magically seen like a 15% increase in my productivity, but I must say that it is nice to look around at my workspace and see different plants and something alive and green, and it makes me feel better, so it might make you feel better too. Did you know that music can boost your productivity and cognitive performance? My Spotify subscription cost me around like $3.50 a month, I think, and it's because I'm on a family plan with all my other family members, like reducing the cost by like 75%. Now, you're probably wondering like, how has music boosted my productivity? Music boosts my dopamine levels and like motivates me to get mundane or boring tasks done. While I don't really play music for like concentrated tasks or tasks that require like heavy focus, I do use it for tasks with like less concentration or just like household chores. When I'm doing the dishes, I'll put on a song and try to get them done as quickly as possible. When I'm cleaning out the cat litter, I'll just put on another song and just try to get it done as quickly as possible. And even like before I film, I plug in my AirPods and just get some songs like to get me going and like in the right mood for filming, because even after 30 or so videos like under my belt, it's still really weird to like talk to a camera like in a room. One of the main points of like music for me is to kind of get that ball rolling for like a productive mind flow. And it kind of just like gets me in the right mindset for like hours of work ahead of me. Some studies also show that listening to music can help you focus, but you have to choose the right tempo for you. Too fast may be too distracting, and too slow might put you to sleep. It all really just depends on like how you work and like how you focus. Music has really helped me become productive in like some aspects of my life, and the fact that it only costs like $42 a year is like crazy good. So those are the 4 affordable products that have helped me become more productive. As we all know, like everyone's needs are like different, but I really hope you found something on this list that will like be beneficial to you and your productivity. Anyways, thanks for watching.